Hey guys, Jim Chester here. I got Jack Bourla here, licensed to heal, man. And that's what was the message. I think it was last year, Mile High, right?
That's correct.
And that's like a Beastie Boy line. But 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I was here. I met you.
Correct. And we were wondering, who is this guy and what's he doing here? And honestly, the reason we talked to you is because Danny vouched for you. Danny Knowles says, talk to this guy. He's got some things on the burner which are pretty interesting. And so we started hanging out.
Yeah.
And here we are, 3 years later.
That same camera over there
Yep.
is the same camera I used 3 years ago.
Is it really? Some things don't ever go out of date, like me.
And so that first time I met you,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this guy's really on purpose. He knows what's going on.
Yes,
and I don't think it's changed.
No, in fact, it's probably gotten even more so. But it's kind of you to say that and to notice it. And it has changed. It's gotten more intense. And when I come to events like this, I get supercharged up because there are so many people here who are on their journey to becoming who they're going to be, and that is servants of this community. Mm-hmm. And we've got some music coming through the door. But honestly, we had some talks this year at Mile High where it was just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. Things that we didn't know, some of the science that's coming out that was absolutely communicated with excellence and simply, so we could all understand it. You know, we're not all the brightest people in the bulb there, but Dr. Monique, for example, Monique Andrews did a lecture on your brain on chiropractic, citing some of the most latest research and showing us that chiropractic adjustments change the brain, and when you change the brain, you change somebody's life. Mm-hmm. That was pretty profound. Mm-hmm. And I think everybody in the audience just kind of was, wow, that was really great. Dr. Lacey Book talked about communication and just did it in such a practical way that it was understood, and I think it was going to be incorporated into our DNAs now, which was awesome. Mm-hmm. Her counterpart, you know, the lesser of the two, Sean did a great job. And actually he did a job on faith in support of Danny. You know, we have to remember that it wasn't long ago, like not even a month ago, that Danny was in really bad shape. Mm-hmm. And he's come back, and he looks like himself. At the very first day that we saw him, I was afraid. He looked like a frail individual. But I think that as he got more entrenched in his own energy because of what he's created here, he looks like himself again. And his energy's up. He doesn't have to sit down as much, mm-hmm. which is awesome. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you have been to Mile High, you should get here. Mm-hmm. One, we're in Colorado. I mean, great place to be. The weather's fantastic. We're in a nice hotel. We have great accommodations. More importantly, we get to hang out with some really cool people. Mm-hmm. And you make new friends. Which is always a good thing.
And that's what happened my first Mile High.
Yeah.
You know, I came here as an office worker. I was working as a traction technician, just to face in the crowd. No one knew who the hell I was.
Yeah.
And then as I started seeing this thing grow year or two, I was like, I got to start doing some research about who these speakers are, because I didn't know who people were.
Sure.
So if that's a key to anybody out there, that if you want to start getting into an industry and you want to learn what it's all about, whether it's working in a restaurant, working in like a casino, whatever it might be.
Do your research.
Do your research, find out the people that matter in the profession, befriend them, and then you can see where the future leads. And then the third year I met you, and then I was like, wow, if I can produce a film on this beautiful profession of chiropractic and tell the truth about chiropractic from a non-biased objective, and be a third-party validation as a creator, and not as the tour.
Correct.
So I didn't even know what that meant back then.
Yeah, many people still don't.
I didn't know what tick or tour meant.
Yeah.
So I had to educate myself.
Yeah.
And as I've done that, I just followed that channel.
That's awesome.
And that's why I keep coming back here.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you.
But let me say one more on that note.
Sure.
Not only do you come here, but you work. You work. You're not just hanging out in the back row. You're working. I see in the hallways. You're talking to people. You're getting people in your lives. You're doing testimonials. So you can come here and be an observer, or you can come here and immerse yourself into this environment and then end up what you've been doing.
Yeah, and you know, that's just a clue to everybody out there that wants to be better at anything that they do.
Yeah,
just keep showing up, keep on working, keep studying the systems, keep on studying the strategy. And you know what the greatest thing somebody said to me today?
That I'm very handsome.
Oh, I said that to you, and I meant it.
Well, thank you.
But they said, Jim Chester, you know who you are? You're the Gary Vee of chiropractic.
See?
I said, not yet. Wait till I have a guy with a camera that follows me around to all my meetings and takes in all of my business meals and sees the hands that I shake on a day-to-day basis and all of the things that I do that you guys don't see on camera.
That's right. And that's part of your evolution, right? You may be even higher than Gary Vee. Who knows? but honestly, you come and you work. I've never seen you slouch. I've never seen you sit. I've never seen you sit every time I see you. So wherever we are, whether it's here or the Berks or wherever you are, you're always working.
Oh, thank you.
Well, don't thank you because you're the one who's putting out the content.
So you tell me this.
Yeah.
Why do you keep coming back here?
I come back to learn. You know, you can come here and get spiz, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with getting spiz, but I come to learn. When I see the names of the speakers who are on the docket, and I know that I'm going to try and pick some information from each. Everybody's got something to offer. Now, some people have more to offer than others, but I come here for the content first. I come here to hang out with my friends, and I come here to meet new people. You know, we have become a society of internet. So we have Facebook friends that we've never touched or seen or even heard their voice. But now you come to events like this and you can now meet face to face. And the face to face is way better than the typing. And we can all get on our keyboards and pretend to be somebody. But when you actually come and you're now mano a mano, face to face, it's a different environment. And you can feel people's vibe.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's why I like to come. Hey, Grant Dennis. What's up, buddy? IFCO. When you actually come and you meet people and you greet them and you might even share a meal with them or a cocktail or whatever it is or a walk. That's why I come here. I come for the people and I come for the content.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to get real with people for a second.
Go ahead.
So me being here, there's at least 10 people I've seen over the past 2 days, a day and a half, 2 days.
Yeah.
And they said, I feel like I know you.
Right.
Because you're always in my news feed. And I said, that was done on purpose.
Yeah.
I did that because I wanted to build critical mass with my personality in the marketplace so I could serve better. And here's the other side of it. I've always told anybody that ever had a disagreement with me on social media, not many of them, but I can't wait till I see you in an event so I can shake your hand and greet you and you can get to know me.
That's right.
Not to be a bully or to be somebody who comes from a place of anger, but to say, I don't think you really know me.
Yeah.
And
that's the truth. I mean, when you're person to person, unless you've got some real differences, but when you're person to person and you've got a little difference, just being together, you work it out. And we have more similarities than we have differences anyway. That's why we come to these events. I wouldn't come to this event if I had a whole lot of differences with people, right? That's why this is kind of a tribe. And, you know, tribe is such a cliche word today, but the truth is that we are here because we have common beliefs and common interests. And that's why you're here, right? And you have kind of evolved into this thing. You weren't like this 3 years ago. 3 years ago, you were a camera guy with an idea, but now you've kind of evolved into, and you're part of the family of chiropractic.
And I said, how can I start adding more value?
Yeah.
Because the film came. I went out and did all those screening events.
Yeah.
And I said, what can I do in between films? I go, well, Luke's my amazing partner. He's my amazing business partner.
Yeah.
And I said, how about we start a podcast and we give more value to the chiropractic profession so we can build a better platform for people to share their truths of who they are, why they do what they do, and where they're going.
Awesome. And that's, you know, what more can we ask from someone, right? You aren't invested in the profession in terms of the doctor, but you're here as a support person for the doctors and for the community, by the way, because your film wasn't made for chiropractors. That was made for outside people to see what chiropractic was all about. And so anybody who thinks it was a chiropractic film, not really. It was an informational film for the public. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, and Jack, I just want to say thank you so much, man. Thank you for sharing your honest opinion about where we are and why we come here.
Cool.
Because I do think that the more people that come here, the better for the profession.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you met students that you never met before.
I did meet a number of students. I've met a number of students from Life West that I hadn't seen when I was there on campus. So that was great to be able to have them out here.
Yeah, and see guys like Andy Hawkins.
Oh yeah,
Step up on
he got up on
stage.
stage, and he did a solid, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever. And I was proud of him. He did a great job. He was articulate. He was very confident, and he was collected. It was great. It's great to see that.
Well, Jack, is there anything I didn't ask you'd like to share with everybody?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. But thanks for having me.
Hey, everybody out there that's been watching, we love and appreciate all of you. We love the support. If there's anything we can do, Jack or myself, please send us a direct message.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to be on the program,
Get out here.
holler at,
You got to be here to be on the program. We can't do it from home.
holler at your boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Jack.
Appreciate your
Love you so much,
love
man.
You too. Thanks,
Love you
brother.
so much.
Give me some love.
Is it okay if I close out?
Yes, go ahead. Do something good for the world.
You're just one story away. Keep hustling. Catch you on the next one.
Ciao.